Good morning, beautiful souls. It's Lulu, Nutrition Goddess. I am a certified holistic health and wellness coach. My mission and passion is to empower you to bring healthy back by teaching you health care instead of sick care. So today, as I enjoy my coffee, I wanted to jump on here and give you some tips on how to healthify your coffee. Coffee has become a crutch for most people to either wake up or to get through the day. So if you feel that you need some artificial stimulant to get through your day, take a look at that, because there could be something wrong in your body. It could be that your body's not making natural energy and you need some boost from a caffeine. Could be an indication that one, it could be that you're dehydrated. So pay attention to how much water you're drinking throughout the day. I would recommend that you start your day off by drinking some water when you wake up, because we usually are dehydrated in the morning because we have been sleeping all night and we went at least 6 to 8 hours not drinking anything. So the first tip would be to check to see if you're dehydrated and drink some water before you even have your coffee in the morning. The second thing could be that you are lacking vitamins and minerals. You don't have enough nutrients in your body to help you produce that natural energy. So pay attention to what kind of foods you're eating and if you're taking in any nutrients throughout the day. And the third thing that could be making you need some kind of caffeine for energy is that your adrenals could be they could be exhausted and they need to be reset. So pay attention to that. Before I started in my health journey over 15 years ago, I used to need coffee to get through the day. Sometimes I even drank about 7 cups of coffee a day. It was ridiculous. So when I got into my health journey, I decided to quit coffee, and I quit it cold turkey. I don't recommend you do that because it's not fun when you quit. When you quit it cold turkey, you have some horrible withdrawals. I had horrible headaches and backaches for 2 weeks because I decided that's just my personality. I decided to just quit it cold turkey. But if you want to, eventually quit drinking coffee, I would suggest that you wean yourself from drinking coffee. You start reducing the number of cups that you drink a day by 1 each day, and then eventually start reducing the ounces, the size that you're drinking, and then eventually just wean yourself off. I quit cold turkey, and then now what I do is I drink green tea during the week, and I only drink coffee on the weekends, not because my body needs it for energy, but because I just enjoy it. It's part of my morning ritual to wake up to the coffee and spend some time with my honey and just wake up in a very calming way, and that's just my ritual. I don't need it. I just drink it to enjoy it. So if you want to still continue drinking your coffee, here are some tips on how to healthify it to make it less harmful for you. Number one is make sure that your coffee is organic. Coffee beans are very high in pesticides when they're not organic, and pesticides have been linked to a lot of digestive issues and many cancers, and so you don't want to be drinking pesticides. So make sure that your coffee is organic. The second thing is make sure that you're not drinking your coffee on an empty stomach because the coffee is very acidic. If you drink it on an empty stomach, you could create a lot of digestive issues and even an ulcer because of the acid in the coffee. So my recommendation would be to have a meal first and then drink your coffee. The second thing is also make sure that you are not adding those toxic creamers to your coffee. Those toxic creamers are full of chemicals and harmful ingredients that cause cancer. Good morning, Ricardo. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, post them below. Also, make sure that you're not adding those artificial sweeteners, the Splenda, the blue package, the pink package, those yellow packages that they put at the table at the restaurants. Those are very, very harmful to our health and to our brain. So do not use those sweeteners, and do not use the white refined sugar. That's also very toxic for the body and contributes to a lot of illnesses and inflammation. So if you're going to sweeten your coffee, make sure that you use stevia. Stevia is the most natural sweetener you can use. It's not an artificial sweetener. It's not a sugar. Stevia is a natural plant. It's a sweet plant that they pulverize, and then you put it in your food and it gives it the sweet flavor. It has no artificial process to it, no artificial ingredients. It's a natural plant. So that is the healthiest way to sweeten your coffee. Ricardo just indicated that he's using Truvia, and which actually is, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because if you look at the ingredients in the Truvia, look at the part where it says ingredients, it's not 100% stevia. There's sugar added to it. So I personally would not use Truvia. The one that I like is called Sweet Leaf. It's a Sweet Leaf brand that you can buy online or at Sprouts. That one is nothing but stevia. So it's also, not all stevias are made the same. So make sure that you're buying the right stevia, and it doesn't have, always check the ingredients. Make sure that it doesn't have sugar or other added harmful ingredients to it. So also, when I kind of lost my train of thought right now, but so make sure that it's an organic coffee, because it's so high in pesticides, the organic beans, and we don't want to be drinking pesticides. Make sure that you don't use the toxic creamers that most people use, or those flavored creamers. You can actually, if you like, for example, if you like a creamer that has vanilla in it, a vanilla flavor, you can add a few drops of vanilla extract to your coffee. That makes it a healthier way of adding that flavor. Do not use dairy milk to make your coffee a coffee that's not a black coffee. Do not use those creamers. I would recommend, I use either almond milk or coconut milk. Make sure that the almond milk and the coconut milk also does not have any added harmful ingredients, because not all almond milks or coconut milks are made the same. I use the coconut milk, and I like the one that is in a can. Usually the one in a can has only coconut and water, so that's the cleanest that I have found so far. The ones that come in the box, I have not found one that is clean. Also, if to add to it, you can also add cinnamon. Cinnamon is it's very good for our blood sugar. It helps regulate our blood sugar, and it's an antioxidant. So cinnamon is a great way to make your coffee taste delicious without adding any harmful ingredients to it. You can also add 2 drops of peppermint oil, or peppermint leaf, the actual leaf. But peppermint is really great for the digestion. So if you like some kind of minty coffee, this is a great way to make your coffee, like a mint mocha coffee. You can make a mint mocha coffee by using your coffee, a little bit of coconut milk, and peppermint oil, and that's cacao. Cacao is really high in antioxidants. So if you add cacao to your coffee, you're actually making it healthifying your coffee. Another ingredient that's really not used or common is ginger. You can add ginger to your coffee, and ginger is a very powerful antioxidant, and it's very powerful to detoxify our kidneys and our liver. It's great for the digestive system, and it actually helps with cancer cells, especially prostate. So ginger is also a great option to make your coffee, to healthify it. And there's another spice that's usually used in the Middle East, and they always put it in their coffee. It's called cardamom, and that one is really high in antioxidants. It's really great for cancer, to combat cancer. It's really great in nutrients. So and also cayenne pepper. I was not really a fan of adding the cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is great for the circulation. It's great for the blood, but it's a great way to healthify your coffee. They call that a Mexican coffee. They do that in Mexico. You can add cayenne pepper. You can give it a try and see if you like it. I don't like it in my coffee. I use cayenne pepper for a lot of other recipes. So I get the cayenne pepper, the benefits from the cayenne pepper through another way. But if you like a little spice, a Mexican coffee, you can add a little bit of cayenne pepper to your coffee, and that healthifies it as well. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting any key points, but basically, make sure that you're not adding more toxins to your coffee, because coffee should be something that you drink because you're enjoying it, and it should be a small cup. It should not be something, it should not be your crutch to wake you up or to give you energy or, throughout the day. If you don't have that energy when you wake up, if you don't have the energy throughout the day, there is something wrong in your body. So you should be correcting what is wrong instead of trying to put a band-aid by drinking coffee because you don't have the energy. You don't have the energy, you may not have the nutrients in your body that your body needs. You may be dehydrated. Your adrenals may be exhausted and they need to be reset. When we drink coffee and our adrenals are exhausted, we're actually doing more harm to our adrenals because that's going to exhaust them even more. And it becomes a vicious cycle because your adrenals are exhausted and now you're drinking caffeine that's going to make them work even harder, and you're going to be more tired and you're not understanding why nothing is giving you energy. It's because you're actually doing more harm to your body by trying to force your body to give you energy in an unnatural way instead of trying to correct the issue and figure out what it is that is causing your fatigue or your lack of energy. So pay attention to your habits. Are you drinking water? Are you eating foods with nutrients? Is your body absorbing the nutrients? And before you just use coffee as your crutch to give you energy. So I hope that this information was helpful, and I'm trying to read your last question, Ricardo. Ginger. Yeah, ginger, it's going to give it kind of, yeah, like he's asking if it's going to give it a spicy taste. It gives it not a spicy taste, it just gives it kind of a little sour. It depends on how much you put in your coffee, because ginger it has a pretty strong flavor to it. But you can just put two tiny little slices of ginger in your coffee, or you can use powdered ginger, but make sure it's organic ginger. So you just put a little dash of powdered ginger in your coffee. That way it's not overwhelming and it doesn't take over the flavor of the coffee. So just use just a tiny bit. And the same thing with the cayenne pepper. If you want to try that out, just use a little tiny bit. It doesn't require a lot for you to get the benefits. And give all of these healthy options a try. This will make your coffee ritual a lot healthier. And let me know what you think. Let me know which one was your favorite, if you enjoyed any of them. But make sure that your coffee is organic. That's really important because when a coffee is not organic, the coffee beans are high in pesticides, and pesticides contribute to a lot of health issues, including cancer. There's a really good organic coffee that I like to buy at Trader Joe's, and it's a really good price. It's not something that is a crazy price. It's really the price between an organic coffee and a non-organic coffee is about the same. It's not that much of a difference. But Trader Joe's has a really good breakfast blend. I forgot what it's called, but it's a Trader Joe's brand, and it's organic. Let me know if any of this information was helpful, and I hope that you are enjoying your Sunday. Remember, it's Sunday prep day, so get ready for a healthy week. And if you are having trouble getting energy in the morning, you can re-listen to this video and try to figure out what is the problem and what is causing the lack of energy. Why are you needing some artificial stimulant to give you energy? And try to correct that instead of using coffee as your crutch. So have a wonderful Sunday, and I will talk to you later. Remember, love yourself, feed your soul, drink green juice. Have a great day.